Hello guys, my name is JP, and I am finally back with Kerbal Space Program. We are now in 0.23.5.464. That is right. They have released the Asteroid Retrieval Mission, otherwise known as ARM. A-R-M. I did not simply upgrade my previous save file, so that still exists. And we have this here. Everything runs so much smoother now. No lag, like whatsoever. You'll see right here, or right here in the beginning, there is now a fast forward just in this view. So you can sit here and turn it daytime if you want. But I want to check out some of the new parts. So let's do that. All the capsules are the same, which is surprising. Let's take the big one, because there's something I want to check. My last video, I believe, I'm not 100% certain because it's already been a few weeks, but my last video was just the emergency escape system. I believe, like I keep saying. Now there is this thing, the launch escape system. Supposedly, this thing will just poof. I guess. I don't have no idea. I'm just gonna build something simple here and find out, because that's annoying if they have a thing now. It's like, okay, I spent a week designing a escape system, and now they've added one in the game. Great. Just great. Give me the things. So we'll just build something simple. I mean, for the most part, you know me. Simple means I have to build a whole working spacecraft. I guess this can go here. Yeah. It means I have to build an entire working spacecraft just to test one thing. Like there's the grabber. I'm doing the grab. I need to edit the game and kind of put in some asteroids for sandbox mode here, because I don't do career mode. It's too tedious. It's too backwards for one thing. Let's see. Like, I applaud the addition of career mode, but it is not my deal. We gotta zoom out here. Alright, let's show you the first thing. What is this anyways? Oh, it's a super separator. Damn. It's a big ass separator. Alright, let's try... I think this is a... Yeah, this is a booster. This is just a booster. This isn't even a ship. Or this isn't even a main engine. This is just a booster. It's a booster the size of the orange tank. To give you an idea of how ridiculous some of this stuff is in the new... what are they calling it? I don't want to call it, like... I guess it's DLC. Technically. Even though it was free. We have that. Do these... They don't have any kind of automatic separator, I don't believe. No. Okay. Let's go find one that's big enough for these things. I think they would have added a bigger separator. Well, wait. Oh, I think I accidentally turned on caps lock there. Alright, so right. Oh, it's too big. I can't tell where things go anymore. Right there. Let's cap those off. Where's the big one? Oh, it's in aerodynamic group. Just like that. And let's give it some kind of control. Just in case this all goes horribly wrong. That should do. Alright, I don't know how much I don't know how much thrust these things have. Let's just probably check that first before using something. Maximum thrust 2,000? Jesus Christ, this thing's gonna go like a freaking bullet. A maximum thrust 3,200. This'll kill somebody, man. This is ridiculous. Holy crap. This is not a game. This is insane. Let's hope it'll hold there. It shouldn't be a problem now. A lot of the update also included, oh, sorry if I'm still sniffling and stuff. I'm actually still just coming off of being sick. Escape. Oh, that's caps lock. That's, oh my god. Escape. Test. I can't even spell or type. But a lot of their, a lot of the update is actually a lot of bug fixes and stuff. Like, supposedly you don't need struts so much anymore. It's optional now instead of the way it used to be, where if you had no struts on your thing, like right here, these would just rip off on launch. So let's see. I'll put one strut just to prove the point. Where normally it would take like struts there, and then across, and then at the bottom, and every other direction in the world. Supposedly everything's more stable now. So let's... well, it's not like I'm not going to be paying attention. I can do this manually. I'll live. So let's try it out. Oh, Kerbalmobile. Oh yeah, the Kerbalmobile. The Kerbalmobile. Other than just the update stuff, I do have something to show you. Everything looks okay. Nothing fell off, I don't think. Let's try with just 30% power. Okay, it's going. Yeah, it's going. Indeed. I imagine these things weigh an almost infinite amount. I wonder if this could get to space if I did it properly and like throttled up and everything. Yeah, I have. Wow, everything's. I know I have all my stuff turned down. Like I have the terrain set at low because I prefer the frame rate over the fancy lookingness. But everything is running perfectly right now. Like I have full frames for once. That's very unusual. I'm used to it being rather laggy. At least while recording. Normally I can play at like 1080p and have the settings turned all the way up and still get 60 plus frames a second, but while recording it's usually another story. Wow, this thing got up there really fast. I think the rule of thumb is to stick with 1G of recording. 1G of thrust. Which I believe... I don't know. It's 5, 10, 15. So no, I'm at like 3 or 4G. That's fine. It's fine. This thing has so much power. It's ridiculous. I know a lot of people were actually complaining that these new parts are like overpowered. I can believe it now. Ooh, my engine! I lost the engine. How far do we get? Well, we got to space because it did the orbital speed. Okay, well, other than that whole debacle, we did alright. Well enough to test the eject system anyways, because these guys are coming down. I've noticed you can fast forward more safely now usually. If you're getting full frames, I was able to fast forward and stay in the green, because that usually determines whether or not the physics will break something. Ah! Let's go. Ain't got all day. Ain't got all day. I don't know why I'm doing this last second like this. I should have tested it like on the launch pad instead of sitting on a ship. Just to fail and then have to bail out. Seems kind of silly. Guess we'll bail out at 5,000. Give me plenty of time to pop the chutes and stuff. I don't know how well this thing is supposed to work. I don't know if it's going to work as well as the one I designed and stuff like that. Like how much thrust this thing has. 'Cause it doesn't tell you, I don't think. No. No. Let's do it. It's just a little tiny boost. Well, I guess it worked. Let's go back and try it on the launch pad too, just to make sure. Revert to launch. I want to see it in a zero state. Alright, if I don't, well, I guess I have to throttle up just to launch. Is this thing supposed to be lopsided like that on purpose? I guess to like knock it out of the way. Oh, it's going by itself. Bye bye. See you at the moon. Oh, I guess technically it works. I mean, I prefer the launch stability of mine because it shoots it straight out. I mean, plus I made something like this for the for way back too. I think that was like my first video of Kerbal Space Program was an ejection system for this whole big thing. Anyways, I will also show you what I've been doing on the side in this version. Just derping around really. I made an EVA pack. I believe the Mark II is ready. It's this tiny little thing compared to the last thing you just saw. It's got monopropellant. It's got... well, it works on its own, so I don't really need to stick somebody in it, because it takes a while. It only has about 10 fuel, and the appropriate amount of oxidizer. It's a little overpowered on the RCS, a bit much. Especially considering it doesn't have a lot of RCS fuel. I could probably do it on the bottom ones, but I'll show you what to do. Because basically it's just a little short-term EVA pack for a Kerbal to ride around on. Simple as this. I don't know how you would get it into space, but you'd have to like have a mod to take a fairing and stuff so you can take cargo. And you know me, that's not my thing. I could probably stick it to the top of a regular ship, though. That would work. But you just put the Kerbal in here, and it'll work right now by itself too, because it does have an RTG on it, so it has unlimited power. You can turn on the lights, so he has light. It's basically so a Kerbal could do potential work without having to do the work. I don't know. Like think about like a space scooter, but not a scooter. Well, that is one problem with it, though, is it's kind of heavy on the back right now. I have to rebalance it at some point. Like if I have a Kerbal in it, that extra tiny little bit of weight actually makes a difference. Also, running the RCS helps too. Let's see if we can get this thing to land. Oh, well, we landed and then crashed. But there's also, because I was testing it, obviously in the atmosphere, because I don't have any mods installed yet. I was testing it, shooting them up, and then parachuting back down. So it does have a parachute right now. I can T and R, and up we go. RCS is the only thing holding this thing in its place right now. Oh, parachute. And we're good. So I wanted to make sure it would work with a Kerbal inside, because the Kerbals do have a little bit of weight, but it doesn't tell you how much. Like when I have like Jebediah or somebody in it, it actually works. It doesn't roll over so badly. I mean, it does, but nowhere near that bad. I probably need to add like a 0.005 to the front side of this thing to even it back out. But once you add a Kerbal, it does work, and I had to test it with a Kerbal, and I didn't want to kill. I don't like killing my my Super Kerbals, Jeb, Bill, and Bob. So I put a parachute on it for them. Actually, once I take the parachute off, it'll probably rebalance, so should be fine. Anyways, that'll do it for today. Just wanted to show you what's been going on, let you know that I am back in the game. I should have all freshly recorded stuff this week, except for like one. I think I have an extra. I have one extra Plague Inc. left from like 2 weeks ago. I recorded so much at once because my girlfriend was going on vacation, so I didn't want to have to do YouTube stuff while she was here. Not just that, but well, she's on vacation. I'm supposed to do stuff with her, so that's what we did. But she's back to work, so I'm back to work. Vacation is over, even though I had no vacation, really. So anyways, that'll do it for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. My name is JP, and I will see you next time with more Kerbal Space Program.